One of the, if not the most strongly worded statements in history by Secretary of State about another American and former U.S. official, former National Security Advisor, John Bolton. Secretary of State Pompeo, we can put this up on the screen for everybody so they see. This was officially released by the U.S. State Department in his capacity as Secretary of State last night. Here is the quote. "I've not read the book, but from the excerpts I've seen published, John Bolton is spreading a number of lies, fully spun half-truths, and outright falsehoods. It is both sad and dangerous that John Bolton's final public role is that of a traitor who damaged America by violating his sacred trust with its people. To our friends around the world, you know that President Trump's America is a force for good in the world." Again, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo calling John Bolton's final public role that of a traitor who damaged America.
It appears that there's a lot of information that's in this book, and according to the pleadings that have been filed, that violate national security. Individuals that violate national security of the United States of America, that can be treasonous activity. Now, whether it reaches that level or not is for a court to determine. But again, what Mike Pompeo said there is, to be clear, as lawyers that litigated the impeachment case and had to deal with the book again on the peripheries, those are very strongly worded statements.
To call somebody a traitor means that you have violated the sacred trust of the people of the United States by selling them out to foreign enemies that could actually undermine the republic. And as I said, it's a capital offense, and the Secretary of State has come out guns a-blazing calling him a traitor. I don't think he's wrong, as a matter of fact, because this Bolton is an opportunist and an adventurer who has taken the position of National Security Advisor and twisted it for what? Monetary gain.
The Justice Department argues that, again, they want this to go through the regular review process. It's not because he just says mean or nasty things. It's about the classified information. And what the Department of Justice argues is that John Bolton submitted his book for publication without first getting permission from the government through the pre-publication review process, and that it contains classified information. And not only that it's written in a way into a narrative that makes it traditional kind of scrub of a book quickly very impossible.
And I trust Pompeo's recollection over Bolton's. Look, Bolton has proven himself to be an opportunist who is out for nothing but to sell books. This is to be the National Security Advisor to the President of the United States, whoever that president is such a position of sacred trust, and you are invested with such information, sensitive nature that really underpins the safety, the security, and the continued existence of the republic, Jay and Jordan. This is not just somebody who's just a minor bureaucrat. The National Security Advisor is someone who is got the ear of the president.
Our Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, has been very clear as to what he thinks this is, and he has said that it's really unfortunate that John Bolton's last act in the administration, or as he's leaving office, is treasonous, or as an act of treason. Those are very, very strong words. We're reporting those words because, obviously, that the Secretary of State was in that room too, and obviously has a very different recollection, Andy, of what took place.
If you can't trust that your National Security Advisor is going to keep his mouth closed about deliberations and conversations that you had with him, and you're the President of the United States, then who in the world can you trust? President Trump was being put in this in position that he is talking to somebody who is his most trusted advisor on national security affairs, who essentially now has turned on him and said, I'm going to do a tell-all memoir of everything that transpired between me and the president, plus other people, and that affects the security of the United States. And to me, when you have the National Security Advisor disclosing state secrets, that is imminent danger of irreparable harm to the nation.
It is not saying because he can't be critical of the president, and he can't say mean things about the president. He can't disagree with the president's decision-making or publicly known foreign policy decisions. That's not the issue. It's classified information. It's not being nasty or mean to the president.